Hi there, my name is Adrienne Collinson, and I wanted to share my personal experience with health over the years. Up to age 10, I remember taking worm medicine because I used to eat so much candy. And then the ramifications of the candy from 10 to 20 went to the dentist a lot of drilling and filling. And I'm not connecting the dots about what that's doing to my health. And then in my early 20s, I started having some serious ailments with my colon that led me to a surgeon, and he wanted to do surgery, of course. And something told me to go to the health food store, and I did some research on what was causing my problems. And it was my diet. So I changed my diet and I started to eat what was then, this was in I forget, this was like 30 years ago, give or take. It would be considered raw vegan at the time. I didn't keep it up. So I would change my diet and it would improve. And then I would go back to eating standard American diet, burgers, fries, soda, ice cream, candy, and stuff like that. And the symptoms would come back. So this went back and forth over the years until about 6 years ago. I started taking some different supplements, and it really healed all of those issues. Of course, I changed my diet, but the issues are healed, and it made me realize that our body is self-healing. As long as we don't let it get too bad off, it's self-healing. Now, one of the things I wanted to share with you is a hydration hack. It's not mine. There's a guy named Cole Robinson, and he came up with this thing called snake juice, the snake diet, and he is very salty, okay? He uses a lot of profanity and he yells at people, and he's the type of person that either you love him or you hate him, okay? I like him. I think he's hilarious, and I get his point that people can be nice to you and they're killing you softly. He's trying to wake people up that there's a lot that we can do to turn things around. So one of the things he has is snake juice, and it's a hydrating drink, very inexpensive. It's not Gatorade. It doesn't have all the sugar in it, but it's, I think it's you want to get some aluminum-free baking soda. Okay, you want to get aluminum-free baking soda, and you want to put it into a liter. You want to put it into a liter-sized jug. Okay, so make sure it's a liter-sized jug, and you want to get a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of Epsom salt. You're just going to put a half a teaspoon. And what that's going to do is this little tiny amount of Epsom salt is going to help. It'll be like a very small, tiny flush, but it's such a tiny amount of it that you can drink it every day, and it won't have a laxative effect, but it will have a tiny laxative effect. And then you'll have a half a teaspoon, what he wants you to have, sea salt, a half a teaspoon of sea salt, and a teaspoon of no salt, potassium chloride. All of these different salts, minerals, and things, they hydrate your body. They make, they have that healing effect of keeping the water inside of your body so that you won't just keep drinking water and flushing all of the electrolytes out. So that's something that I'll drink some of that during the day. He recommends drinking a liter or more and doing an actual fast. But that might be something you're going to have to work up to. The next drink that I use is bulletproof coffee. So you can look that up on the internet, and that's Dave Asprey. He's a biohacker. He's very successful. He used to weigh 300 pounds, and he started experimenting, and he figured out all these different ways to hack your body, take shortcuts that don't hurt your body. They help your body. So some people say it's not accurate or whatever, but when I use the bulletproof coffee in the morning, I'll put the butter and the MCT oil, and I'll even put some heavy cream in there. And that satisfies me for the entire day. Of course, I've been working at this for a while, for a couple of months, doing intermittent fasting. I didn't start out being able to go all day. I started out with my breakfast, pushed it up by an hour, did that for 2 or 3 weeks, kept pushing it up, and then I erased breakfast. Did the same thing with lunch. So I pretty much eat one meal a day. On the weekends, if I desire to eat more food, I will. But I find that as you train your diet, your appetite actually is trainable, which is amazing. Something else I do is I go to the gym 3 times a week. I'm learning strength training. I'm not that good at it. I'm approaching it. I'm learning it. But I'm a beginner with strength training, but I'm in for the long run. So when I go to the gym, I will do the machines sometimes, and then I will do the actual free weights sometimes. And then the other thing that I do is I run or walk 2 or 3 times a week. So me and a partner, we run 2 to 4 miles 2 or 3 times a week. And doing those things has really helped. And it's made me realize that our bodies, if we hydrate our bodies and give our bodies rest, and we treat it right, our ailments will start to go away. Sometimes our ailments are emotional. It might be something happened to us in the past that we're holding on to. And if we hold on to too many things, it creates depression, and then it creates addictions. So healing is not a quick pill, surgery, medicine type of thing. It requires a really life commitment, especially for the serious ailments like diabetes, cancer, arthritis, those types of things. There are people that have turned those around. Every ailment you can imagine, multiple sclerosis, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, fibroid tumors, different cancers. There have been people that have taken the long road and turned them around by using multiple healing modalities, colonics, fasting, water fasting, dry fasting, meditation. There's so many things that we can do to help our bodies to heal. And as we combine these things and really begin to pay attention to ourselves and turn away from the distractions, then we will have the time to do what it takes, including losing weight, gaining strength, gaining mobility. Our body is just magnificently made. And they had a study where they took these people in a hospital setting, I think, and they were 90 years old, 80 years old, 7-year-olds. They were on walkers, they were on canes, and some of them couldn't walk, and they put them on an exercise program. And the people that were not able to walk, they got them on a walker. And the people that were on walkers, they got them on canes, and the people that were on canes, they got them to walk without a cane. So our body is able to gain strength no matter what the age is, and it's also able to heal as long as it didn't go too far. As any of you that have had plants, you know that if you don't water the plant and it droops and you catch it, you have to catch it at the right time, because if you go too far, the plant is gone. So we really need to really take care of our health as best as we can, and also get help from others. My website is Health is Here online. You can get a download of 59 ways that sugar destroys your health. And sugar is one of the main culprits. It's so damaging to the body. We just don't even imagine all of the damage that sugar does, because it's so processed and toxic. So you can get that free download. And I hope that I was able to give you some encouragement. And, reach out to me if you need any help or advice. Thank you.